So.
Yes, Adam. Weird game today, man, because we all thought it would be a tall order to stop them scoring, tall order to come here and win, and we did both. Didn't go through, but we just wanted to keep some humility, didn't we? And to not be embarrassed. And we did do that, but we didn't play well at all. There were some bad performances out there and some good ones defensively. But City were poor themselves as well, and we just couldn't muster up chances. Matic gets us a great goal, and then does something stupid to then put us on the back foot where we couldn't then kick on and get the second. But mixed feelings, isn't it?
It is, mate. This tie pretty much deflated both teams in the first leg, because City came here tonight in that sort of mentality of we've just got to see United out. And we came here tonight, damage limitations, like you said. And the game just felt like that from the word go. City had the flurry at the start of the first 15 minutes when Dave was keeping us in it.
Brilliant.
He was
great
probably
saves.
our best player in all. But then the game just went into a lull, and our quality was shocking. It seemed to just pass off onto City, because then both teams were giving it away. No one could get a spell of dominance in the game. And City, probably towards the back end of the second half, probably were the best team. They were the better team on the night, even though both teams were poor. But that's saying something, because like you said, they were crap tonight as well.
They were, by their standards. I mean, Pep will be in that changing room, not just because they lost on the night, but just their general play. I was astonished with how poor they actually were, and I felt if they played against a better side, or a more tactically astute side that could muster up chances and put a team to the sword, I just felt like we were comfortable for large part. I thought we defended well, but when it got to that middle third and the final third, I mean Jesse Lingard taken off.
And the player ratings, that guy he's going to get absolutely slaughtered. There was a time in that second half there, and I said it to you in the game there, when we were sort of having a spell going forward. Yeah, we were passing it around the edge of the box, reluctant to cross the ball for some reason, even though that's where our goal came from. It should have been obvious that City were poor in that area, and we were reluctant to cross the ball, faffing around on it, and then Jesse Lingard plays a stupid ball and changes the whole of the second half, puts us onto the back foot.
He didn't just do it once either.
He didn't. He kept doing it, and Ollie just... someone was saying inside there that Ollie gave him a right rollicking and eventually got him off, but he cannot be in this team anymore. He's a liability. The fact that Bruno Fernandes has signed this week should have given him the impetus to go out tonight, Manchester Derby, and go, you know what? I'm gonna have to do something here, because this is my life. All I know is Manchester United. He's not showing that at the moment. He's getting worse and worse, and he's a liability. And then he brings Pereira on for him, who's just as much of a liability. And
why not matter in there? You know the situation with Pereira. You know the situation with Lingard is that they're both almost equally as bad as each other for different reasons. Yeah. Matter surely he should have come in. We're both sitting there thinking Matter's got to come into this. Matter's got to come into this. Then we get a free kick in a great position right near the end of the game. We're down to 10 men. We're probably not going to create anything from open play. Last few kicks of the game. We got Fred standing over it, Pereira standing over it, and Matter just walks off. Like I didn't understand that.
That's why Matter's never going to work for Manchester United. He's too soft. You know what I mean? You pull rank straight away there. You go, Fred, you ain't hit the target since you've been here. Pereira, say no more. Yeah. This is mine. You know what? The only player who hits the target with a free kick is Matter. He's proven it year on year. And now he's not pulled rank there. We're clutching at straws, mate. Yeah, a free kick on the edge of the box.
I know, and that's how bad it was.
It was that bad.
But at the same time, I want to talk about a bit of positivity, a bit of something to build on. Look, we haven't lost here. We weren't humiliated by any means. We saw the same themes, which is that we can't create, and it was struggling because I thought in that shape, it worked against Tranmere, but I thought we literally counted a back five. It wasn't a 3 with the 5 this time. It was a 5 with the 3, and it was evident. But Bruno Fernandes is signed. We've come out here unscathed. No one really thought we was going to come back and win. Is there positives there? And looking forward to the Bruno Fernandes situation. Get him in. Wolves. Yes, Matic's going to be suspended now. We know how light we are in midfield. That's a downer. But is there bits of positivity you can look at to say actually?
There are positives there in Brandon Williams again.
He was superb.
Composure on the lad. It's no wonder that they let Ashley Young go the way they did. I was surprised when Young went. I thought we needed the cover at least, but Brandon Williams tonight he's stepping up to the plate in the big games now. He's pretty much nailed down that left back position. The fact that Ollie loves Luke Shaw so much and has bigged him up so much, he's changed formation because of Brandon Williams. He's trying to fit both of them in now. It's slightly embarrassing that he is trying to do that, but it shows how what's the word I'm looking for? Like tactically naive that he sort of is. But you know what I mean? You can give Ollie credit for bringing Brandon Williams through.
Yeah.
The fact that he brought Greenwood off at half-9 then counteracts that, because why is Lingard coming off before Greenwood? Even Martial before Greenwood today. You know how I feel about Martial at the moment. I was saying to you in the game there, just get inside the box. There's endless times I went on about it before, saying that we had chances to cross that ball. They're weak. They're very weak at the back, especially on the crosses.
We just don't play that way, do we? We just don't. We don't have a big number 9 like that. That's not Martial's game.
There's a mentality there for Martial to think, right, this isn't my sort of game. But you know what? I'm going to put myself in there and let's see what happens. Because they were just having the field day. And they put one ball in the box, flat, bang, goal. You know, all right, there's the weak point. You're not going to pass it through them. We haven't got that quality. Let's put it on their heads. How many times did they knock each other out and going for headers?
I know.
They did it.
They were very uncharacteristically bad today.
They are very poor at the back, and we just did not have the nous to pass through him. So why not cross the ball?
Is Bruno Fernandes going to bring that onto him?
Yes.
How excited are you about that?
You know what I said on my channel?
You see what Lingard did in that position today.
Yeah, it says it all. It was a prime example of why Bruno Fernandes coming in has sort of made this night not as bad, because we've seen where we're weak. And we've actually acted on it and got a player in. We spent upwards of 70 million on a quality player that we actually need. Yeah, it should have been done in the summer. And now we're basically playing catch up, and his pressure's on him even more. He's not going to be able to do this on his own. But like we said there, you throw a Bruno, a Pogba, a Rashford, a McTominay into that team tonight, who would all start there, you're talking a different game. Complete different game. Maybe even a Bailly or an Axel at the back as well. You've got quality players at this club when they want to play. Do they want to play for Ole? That's the big question. Because Lingard tonight, like I just said, Ole, United through and through, Lingard's through and through. That should have bred through from the manager at least to show something tonight to fight for your position, and it's not there. So what's wrong from Ole?
That he's just not good enough.
To them players, yeah, but under Mourinho, he was all right. You know what I mean? Lingard had his best season ever at United under Mourinho, and everyone thought Mourinho was an issue. But he did it then. So with a player coming in who knows all about United and all there, a player there in Lingard who's just, all he knows is United. It's his life. That is his life. What's happened to him? I know he's got issues off the pitch, but we all have. This is your day job. You know what I mean? You carry on. You fight for your spot, and he showed me nothing tonight that makes me think that he's going to have a place in this team.
It's like I don't think he's not trying. It's like, I feel bad. It's like just the quality, Adam. I don't look at him and think he's not putting a shift in. He's always buzzing about. He's always giving good energy. It's just the quality.
Where did it go all of a sudden though? Because he had something. Can
I ask you this then? Did we, as United fans, put him on too high a pedestal? Was Jesse never really as good as we all thought he was, or is this just bad form? For 18 months going on 2 years.
Yeah, there's a time that you grab the mantle back, you grab the bull by the horns as such. And that was when he had that good season Mourinho. So right now, okay, you put yourself up there, 14, 15 goals in a season. That's Paul Scholes level in terms of goal tally. Can you maintain it? That's the difference.
That's where you judge if you're elite or average.
It's like what was it on the commentary on the Tranmere game? The commentator pretty much nailed it and said, this is good 1 week, but you've got to do it the next week. You've got to do it the next week. We haven't won 3 games in a row in the league all season. Says everything. That's what this squad has got in them. It's like they'll go away tonight thinking, we won the game. Yeah. We won the game. We beat City. We just beat Pep Guardiola twice in his backyard. But at the end of the day, they're going to Wembley.
Yeah, in the context of everything, it isn't. In the grand scheme, we've got much bigger problems.
Which way do you want to look at it? That's the question, isn't it? It's like some will go, you know what? We did all right tonight. We didn't embarrass ourselves. We did not. We defended very, very well. Yeah. There was some good moments in there for the defence.
Just attacking wise.
That was it, mate. Yeah. That's exactly it. And unfortunately, all our players, our key players are out. It's all our key forward players are out. Martial on his own, he isn't good enough. He really is. I'm not saying he's not good enough in the right team, but with that, it's not going to do it.
Even Greenwood, to get Greenwood chances, and I wouldn't say he struggled, but it's difficult because I saw why Ollie wanted to change it to get Daniel James being more direct. Yeah. Daniel James had one turn of pace where he drew a foul, and then other than that he kind of went missing. But I can see why Ollie was trying. But even Greenwood, it's going to be difficult for him. It's just a difficult situation. So hopefully the Bruno thing can change that. To finish off, Adam, who's your man of the
match? You know what? Matic was pushing at one point before he got his red card. I thought he was playing all right.
Some on Twitter were saying he was playing an 8 out of 10. Jesus.
That was the good and bad. This was the issue with Matic. You've got the argument like Ricky's going going to go on
Yeah.
and say, look, he's got and he's showed the quality, he's showed the composure. But when the game's getting, the toughs get going, and the tough gets going, then he's too slow, he's too far behind the game. He's ended up costing us any chance of really pushing on at the end. But for me, it's between Williams and De Gea, innit?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it Williams because De Gea kept us in the game, to be honest. And I've been giving him stick recently, but Brandon Williams' composure tonight just tipped it for me because he was absolutely superb.
Nice one, man. Cheers. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.